Yeah! What a win for the Montreal Canadiens against the Boston Bruins tonight. 3-2 in overtime. Oh my God, I thought the Bruins would have all that momentum heading into that overtime period, but Montreal gets the important face-off win. Max Domi rushes it up the ice, and Jeff Petrie gets the game winner, batting it out of mid-air. Woo! Boom! That was such an important win. That puts Montreal's record to 25, 17-5 on the season. That is good enough for the first wildcard spot currently, and they are now 1 point behind the Bruins for that third spot in the Atlantic Division. What a game all around that was. Some unsung heroes. First of all, Phillip Danault, 17 face-off wins on the night, goes 59% in the face-off dot. Many of those face-offs against his mentor, Patrice Bergeron, and another unsung hero, that fight, Nicolas Deslauriers, fighting with Kevin Miller. What a scrap that was. Old-time hockey scrap, throwing the mitts. Oh my God, and that was before Montreal even scored their first goal, and shortly after that fight, they do get their first goal, but oh my God, what a fight, what a win. Oh man. So before we get into the full game breakdown, Montreal played 5 games before this Bruins game that I have not talked to you guys yet about. Got to earn the celebration here a little bit. They played the Nashville Predators, lost 4-1. That was a stinker of a game, incredibly boring. Nashville played a perfect road game, scoring early. I thought PK Subban played well, and the Montreal just played so sloppy that night. It was so hard to watch. Game after that, Minnesota, they end up getting shut out 1-0, but coming out of that game, the most important part was Shea Weber did not get a serious facial injury after blocking that shot with his face from Mikael Granlund, who has an absolute blast. I thought the Habs played well in that game. Just wasn't the most exciting game. They end up getting shut out and lose after the unfortunate Jeff Petrie giveaway in that one. Then they played the Detroit Red Wings and made that win look way harder than it needed to be. And then we have the loss against St. Louis, where Montreal kind of left Carey Price out to dry. Some poor defensive coverage in that one. And then we have the win against Colorado, where Shea Weber and Carey Price shut down that elite first line of Mikko Rantanen, Nathan MacKinnon, Cole Harbour Boy, and Gabriel Landeskog. Great win. Carey Price getting the shutout. And now tonight, the win against the Boston Bruins. Feels good to go 2-2 against them on the season instead of what it could have been, 1-3. The 2-2 sounds so much better. And man, Montreal played a fantastic game. I thought at the start of the game, both teams kind of dictated the pace for different sections of that first period. The Bruins end up getting a goal from Brad Marchand, Hammond's Plains boy. Oh, I can't stand him. He is such a good winger, one of the best wingers in the NHL. He beats Shea Weber on that play. Bit of a bad crossover from Shea Weber there, but Marchand had a ton of speed coming into the offensive zone, and he snipes one on Price. What a shot that was. But thanks to a heads-up play from Jeff Petrie, getting the shot through a lane and on net, and Gallagher gets the tip, we end up tying it 1-1. And then shortly after that, we get Paul Byron flying, picking up that puck shorthanded, beats Patrice Bergeron, and gets the 2-1 goal. What a huge goal, shorthanded against the Boston Bruins, that third best power play in the league. Speaking of power plays, Montreal had none that entire game. I have a hard time believing in a Bruins-Habs rivalry game that this game was pretty heavy as well, that the Bruins don't get to take any penalties. But it is what it is. We got the win anyway. But man, I'm loving the Danault, Drouin, Gallagher line. I've been waiting for this line to get together for so long, ever since Drouin became a Hab. I think this line will be great for the Montreal Canadiens. It will be very well balanced, and I think it will do great things for this team. Phillip Danault, a two-way center, covers a lot of ice with his very good skating ability. Such a good defensive center, and also has that offensive flair from time to time. Brendan Gallagher, you know what you're getting from him every single night, every single shift. Grinding hard down low for pucks, along the wall for pucks, just relentless. And then you got the skill from Jonathan Drouin, who makes heads-up plays, can find his teammates, and he also has that shot. With these changes, I also like that Kotkaniemi has some quick wingers now in Paul Byron and Thomas Tatar, both guys who can finish. So Kotkaniemi is a great playmaker, so playing with these guys could result in him getting some more points, and he played great tonight against the Bruins. He had a very impressive play against Zdeno Chara down low in the offensive zone, playing hard against him, and ends up knocking him down and taking the puck from him. This is an 18-year-old against a 41-year-old seasoned veteran NHLer. Now, prime Chara, that doesn't happen, but nonetheless, very impressive play from Kotkaniemi, who continues to look more and more comfortable in the NHL. What this guy is doing at such a young age, won't be 19 until July. It's so impressive. And the Yoel Armia, Arturi Lehkonen, and Max Domi line doesn't look half bad either. They forecheck hard, and then you got that bit of skill and playmaking from Domi in the middle. They had their chances tonight. Carey Price tonight. Oh my Lord, some of the saves he was making. I was going to say he stood on his head, but he just makes it look so easy. But these saves he's making are incredibly hard. Flash in the glove, that quick hand. And man, what a game from him. 41 saves on the night from Carey Price. A massive reason why Montreal was able to stick in that game at all. The Bruins were flying in that third period. They were all over Montreal, and Carey kept us in it. What a game from him. And Shea Weber, outside of that rough crossover on the first goal for the Bruins, Shea Weber played a great game. Yeah, so we go 2-1, and the Bruins end up tying it late, and I really thought they'd have all that momentum going into that overtime period, but Montreal starts strong and ends up finishing. But on that third goal, it was Krejci from the point with a wrister. Price is a bit screened there. Nice screen from Jacob DeBrust, and Krejci gets that long wrister top cheese on Carey Price. Man, and then in overtime, what a play. And it's fitting for Jeff Petrie knocking that out of midair. His father, former MLB player for the Detroit Tigers, Dan Petrie. Jeff Petrie whacks that puck out of midair. Now, before I leave you, a couple other guys I want to call out right quick. I thought Victor Mete played a fantastic defensive game, and he also played very well against Colorado defensively, helping Shea Weber shut down that top line. Victor Mete is so sound defensively, and it's very impressive for such a small guy and such a young guy. He just uses that speed so well and that active defensive stick to constantly break up plays and generate turnovers. It's really impressive to see. He deserves a ton of credit. I'm still liking what I'm seeing from Mike Riley, willing to engage in the play and carry the puck down low every now and then, and it creates time and space for his forwards who he plays with. And Jeff Petrie, a goal and assist on the night, unsung hero as well. He was a massive reason for the first goal for the Montreal Canadiens. Brendan Gallagher eventually getting that tip. And then on the OT winner, clutch performance from Jeff Petrie. Jordy Ben has been playing some fantastic hockey, playing hard, playing physically, just veteran poise with the puck down low and getting shots through lanes every now and then as well. So it's great to see. Kulak as well, very good for us on the penalty kill tonight, playing very sound defensively on that third pair. And the fourth line, as per usual, is grinding and playing hard. So it's great to see Montreal rolling all four lines. I'm loving how they're playing these last couple of games. And Price has been absolutely unreal. When he has support and the whole team can play like this, Price can do incredible things. What a game tonight, guys. I love it. Woo! If you like my videos, please subscribe, and you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at ScotianCanadien. Cheers, guys. Go Habs, go. Yeah!